Hello, everyone. Welcome to Truth Tribe. If you are new here, I am Daune Thompson. I am known as the Soul CEO Activator, emphasis Chief Energy Activator. You are in charge of your own energy, my friends, and I help you decode the boulders so that you can design the life that you actually deserve, not the one that you've been told to settle for. Truth Tribe exists for one reason: self-awareness and self-understanding. Your health, your wealth, your relationships, all of it. And let me say this clearly, you already hear this from me every week. I'm going to say it again. You are already perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. We are not fixing you. We are remembering who you are. So tonight's topic, your words don't match your life yet. All right, tribe, let's get a little uncomfortable. I love making people uncomfortable. Why? Because that's where the good stuff lies. Because this week, we're going to call out the gap. You say, I want more, Dawn. I deserve better. I'm ready. But your actions are still negotiating with the old version of you. And she's very convincing, isn't she? That old version of you is so convincing that you're like, wait, what? And it's a trendy lie. Manifestation culture says, just think it, feel it, visualize it. So cute, right? But it's also incomplete. Here's the truth. Your life doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you actually do consistently. That is your focus, your sonar, your vibration. What you do is in your nervous system. If you do it over and over and over again, your nervous system is wired to that, and it sends out a sonar frequency, which is who you are. So let me share that again. It doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you actually do consistently. Now let's add a little layer to your new pressure. Uranus, everybody's talking about it. It's like a big trendy topic right now, and this is why it feels more intense right now. It's not because Uranus is doing anything to you. It's because we're in a window where Uranus has moved into Gemini and it is speeding everything up. So now your thoughts move faster. Your awareness hits faster. Your misalignment shows up faster, which means the gap between what you say and how you live, it's getting loud and you hear it. So before you kind of could hide in the delay, now you say you want something and within hours or days your life goes, cool, show me. And I'm going to give you a real life example, something I've been dealing with or going through, how I saw this manifest, because you wouldn't think of it that way, right? Like they're all separate, right? Body, mind, soul, health, wealth, and love, they're all separate. They're not. They're all part of your energetic lighthouse. So I have this fun little thing, not really fun, where when storms come in, I get migraines. And storms don't exactly check my calendar, right? They're not like checking in like, oh, it's a good time for me. Rude is like all I can think of, like so rude. Like, excuse me, I have things to do. And so the old me would push through. I would override my body. I would work anyway. I would numb it with some sort of painkiller because the old me productivity was greater than everything, right? But I started saying I want balance. I want to honor my body. And guess what my body said? Oh, really? Let's test that, Dawn. So I had to choose. Do I keep working or do I actually live what I said? And I stopped and I rested, even when it was inconvenient, even when it didn't make sense. And guess what? Everything that I thought would fall apart didn't. I was still there and I was still fine. Because my life wasn't it wasn't asking me for more effort. It was asking for that alignment that I keep spouting off to everyone, and yet it called me out too. So this is where most of you, my clients, are out of your lighthouse, right? You fall out of it or you leave the center of your lighthouse and you're spinning in the storm instead of sitting in the center of your own truth. A lighthouse doesn't chase the storms, my friends. It holds position. It's steady It honors its design. And right now you're saying, I want calm while running in circles in chaos. So here's your reality check. You cannot want peace and stay in chaos. You cannot want wealth and stay in scarcity habits. You cannot want aligned relationships and keep people pleasing. The math doesn't math. The math doesn't calculate. And so this is where your patterns kick in. Your BS, as I call it, your 4 Bs, your 4 blind spots. They're hot spots. They become blind. They get blindsided and you go, I can't believe it's happening again. This is where your patterns kick in. Your blocks, they stall you. Your baggage justifies emotionally why it hurts. Your bruises scare you. But your breakthrough requires new behavior. Your breakthrough is your north node in your chart. It's what you're here to grow leaves on, yet we avoid it. Better behavior, not better thinking. Different movements, different actions, different step-ups. And because Uranus plus action, it's a whole new add-on for you. And here's the part that no one's talking about with this Uranus energy. With this energy speeding things up, you don't get long grace periods anymore. You either move in alignment with who you are, or you feel the friction immediately, lock up. Super fun, right? So the irritation that you're feeling, that pressure, that why is everything off? It's not life attacking you, it's life showing you. You said you want better, so why are you still choosing the old way? So I want you to step into an action step. Pick one area, health, wealth, relationships. Just one of them, okay? And now I want you to ask, what would that version of me who already has this do differently today? Then do it. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. I'm hearing this a lot. When this happens, then I'll do it. The someday mode. No. Do it. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, today. And if you hesitate, that's your BS talking. So ask yourself, is this a block, baggage, or a bruise trying to keep me the same? And then override it. You don't become who you want to be by thinking like who she used to be. You become her by moving like her, me being a her, right? That's what I've been stepping into. I become her by moving like who I want to be. And you have to keep reminding yourself, if you're ready to stop guessing and actually move into the real you, authentic you. People keep asking me, what do I do, Dawn? Get to know yourself, because most people don't fucking know who they are. I can tell you thousands of clients, they don't know who they are, period. They don't have a user's manual. They don't open the user's manual. I made it so simple and easy with Reality Check Reset, 2 steps. And then I'm telling people, why even wait for that? Go all in with Soul Masters 180. This is where we strip the patterns, we call the truth, and rebuild you into alignment of your pure, bright lighthouse with everyone's trash swept out. Everything's on the homepage, on my homepage, ideserveitnow.com. As well as, I will always leave the links in the notes below. I want you all to have a beautiful week, and remember, your life isn't waiting for you to want more. It's waiting for you to move like you mean it. So don't be surprised if things feel faster right now. You're not behind. You're just being asked to match your own words. Brightest blessings. Have a great week. I love you.